Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Ty Johnson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. Quint Allen to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Keeps it moving. Brian Thomas Jr. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
You've set it down for them from the 31. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now toss it to Etienne. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shakir sent in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Allen gonna throw again. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field and you can depend on.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to have a enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Dalton Kincaid. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Allen to throw. This one's deflected away and incomplete. No chances to score running out. It's now 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
14. Jaguars 10.
Now Prater on to send it away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Finds the end route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
It's now third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And this one will careen out of bounds just in enemy territory there. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And Allen will hold on to this. Gets his way through a tackle. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
6. And a Bills.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. And Allen will hold on to this. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
21, Jaguars 10.
Now Prater on to send it away. This is Allen to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
39-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Back to the air, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set to go now from the 35. You put a receiver in motion left. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Receiver in motion, going left. That's caught. He's got Washington. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Myers, the motion man here. Lawrence working from the gun. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Jaguars making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4.
Jaguars 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's good.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down from the 42. Shakir sent in motion left. First down throw for Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Prater puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tootin now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Jaguars taking the field on offense to start the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Lawrence here, design keeper. Here he goes again. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Myers, the motion man here. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game up.
The game 24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. It's a design run for Allen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First and 10 from the 32. They go play action. Lawrence finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, Etienne gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete left-sided Thomas. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Slot man motioned over. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, again to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. And drawn up here for Lawrence. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Lawrence trying again on second. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. No run, Etienne. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
One more time with Etienne. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
31, Bills 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen now on first down. He finds Kincaid. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch me, left side by Palmer. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Man in motion here. Throwing now on first down, Allen. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shakir in motion right. Allen gonna throw again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Bills down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here he is to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
Here's a give to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third and short. He's taking the option right. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
31.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tootin now on the return. And And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the slant. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at
From
the
a great throw to a nice
line.
route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to throw. Still going inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. Cam Little on for the Jaguars.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.